Aditya Hriday Stotram. Beholding Sri Rama standing absorbed in thought on the battlefield, exhausted as he was by the fight, and Ravana facing him, duly prepared for an encounter, and approaching Sri Rama, the glorious sage Agastya, who had come in the company of gods to witness the epoch-making encounter of Sri Rama with Ravana, now spoke as follows. Rama, O mighty, armed Sri Rama, hearken to the following eternal secret in the form of a holy, eternal, immortal, and supremely blessed and excellent encomium entitled the Aditya Hridaya, which is intended to propitiate Brahma, installed in the heart of the orb of the sun, the blessing of all blessings, by means of which, my child, you will be able to conquer once for all your adversaries on the battlefield, and which is calculated to bring victory, root out of all sins, allay all anxiety and grief once for all, and prolong life. Worship you, the sun god, the ruler of the world, who is crowned with rays, who appears at the horizon every day without fail, who is greeted by gods and demons alike and brings light to the world. Indeed, he is the embodiment of all gods and full of glory, and creates and sustains the gods and the demons as well as their worldly by his rays. Indeed, he is the same as Brahma, the creator, as well as Vishnu, the protector of the universe, Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, Skanda, son of Lord Shiva, Prajapati, the lord of creation, the mighty Indra, the ruler of gods, Kubera, the bestower of riches, Kala, the time's spirit, Yama, the god of retribution, Soma, the moon god, Varuna, the ruler of the water, the Pitras, means the 8 Vasus, the 12 Sadhyas, the 2 Asvis, the physicians of gods, the 49 Maruts, wind gods, Manu, a progenitor of the human race, Vayu, the wind god, and Agni, the god of fire. He constitutes all created beings. He is the life breath of the universe, the source of the seasons, the storehouse of light, and offspring of Aditi, the progenitor of all, the sun god, the crusher in the heavens, the nourisher of all, the possessor of rays, the golden, the brilliant, the one whose energy constitutes the seed of the universe and the maker of day. He has 7 green horses. Yoked to his chariot is myriad rays, full of rays, the destroyer of darkness, the sources of happiness, the mitigator of the sufferings of his devotees, the infuser of life in the lifeless cosmic egg, all pervading and cause of the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe. He is blissful by nature, the ruler of all, the bringer, bringer of the day, and the teacher. As a son of Aditi, he bears the fire of dissolution in his womb, is bliss personified and all, enveloping like space, the destroyer of cold, the lord of the heavens, the dispenser of darkness, a master of 3 Vedas, Arke, Sama, and Yajus, the sender of thick showers, and the friend, giver of water. He courses swiftly along his own orbit, carries in him the resolve, resolve to evolve the universe, and is adorned with a cycle of rays. He is death himself, his death itself, tawny of hue, and the destroyer of all. He is omniscient, all formed, endowed with extraordinary brilliance, coppery, the source of all, Evolus, the controller of all lunar mansions, planets, and stars, the creator of all the resplendent among the splendid, O God, appearing in the 12 form in the shape of 12 months of the year, hail to you. Hail to you in the form of the eastern mountain, and hail to the western mountain. Hail to the Lord of the hosts, the luminaries, the Lord of the day. Hail to you, the giver of victory. Hail to you, the joy born of victory. Hail to you, the God having green horses, yoked to your chariot. Hail, hail to you, with thousands of rays. Hail, hail to you, son of Aditi. Hail to you, the subduer of the senses, the valiant one. Hail to you, as denoted by the mystic syllable Om. Hail to you, the awakener of the lotus. Hail to you, the fierce of one. Hail to you, ruler of Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu, the infallible. Hail to you, the sun god, the spiritual light indwelling, the solar orb, the resplendent one, the devourer of all, appearing in the form of Rudra, who drives away ignorance. Hail to you, the dispeller of darkness, the destroyer of cold, the exterminator of foes, the one whose extent is immeasurable, the destroyer of ungrateful, the God who are the ruler of all lights. Hail to you, possessing the luster of refined gold, the dispeller of ignorance, the architect of the universe, the uprooter of darkness, splendor incarnate of the onlooker of the world. The aforesaid Lord alone actually destroys, brings into existence, and sustains all that has come into being. He alone radiates heat by his rays and sends showers, planted in all created beings as their inner controller. He remains awake when they have fallen asleep. Nay, he himself is the act of pouring oblations into the sacred fire, as well as the fruit attained by those who pour such oblation. Nay, he comprises all the gods as well as the sacrifices, as also the fruit of sacrifices. Again, he is the supreme controller of all activities which are found in all living beings. No individual celebrating the aforesaid Lord through the foregoing incumen in states in difficulties in the woods as well as in times of peril comes to grief. O section of Raghava, worship the aforesaid Lord of the universe, the adored of all gods, which with a concentrated mind, muttering this praise as many as 3 times, one will come out victorious in combats. You will be able to make short work of Ravana this very moment, O mighty armed one, saying to the celebrated sage Agastya, thereupon left in the same way as he had come. Hearing this advice, Sri Rama, who was endowed with extraordinary energy and had a subdued mind, found his grief immediately dispatched. Nay, feeling greatly delighted, he retained the Alulila in his memory, sipping water thrice with the name of Lord on his lips, and getting purified in this way. Looking intently on the orb of the sun, repeating this prayer, the valiant one experienced supreme felicity, seizing hold of his bow afterwards and fixing his eyes on Ravana, the hero who felt delighted in mind, advanced on the battlefield with a view to attaining victory in combat. He stood vowed to kill Ravana with an intense and all-sided effort, delighted in mind to gaze on Sri Rama, nay, feeling supremely exhilarated on perceiving the destruction of Ravana, the ruler of night, stacker at hand, the sun god standing in person in the midst of a host of gods, exclaimed, "Make haste!" From Valmiki Ramayana.